Hey guys, it's Jeremy from Team Shift, and today we're going to talk about two-step authentications. This is kind of a big one. So basically, two-step authentication is something you can do within Gmail that has an extra level of security to it. So if I go onto my computer and I log into my Gmail account, it's also going to ask for a second password to it. And this is like a kind of rotating password. It changes every 60 seconds. There's an app you can use, or they'll text message you that password. And we'll talk more about that in a second. But basically, it's that second step. You have to log in to make sure that this is you. So they want to just double check, like, are you sure you're this person? Put in this code if you are. You are, great. So we're going to set that up, and we're going to set that up on our iOS device as well. All right, so first things first, we're going to go into Safari, and we're in our little Gmail right here. And I'm going to click my face. On your computer, you will click your face. And I'm going to hit account. And then I'm going to go into security. And I want to set up two-step authentication. See, that sneaky little guy right there isn't getting in. So I'm going to say start setup. And I need to put in my phone number. And it is going to send me a text message with the code to start setting this up. Now for this portion, I'm going to have to leave you because down in the Techplex, we get no cell service. So I will be right back. And we are back. I have returned from a classroom and I have my code. Just going to put that in here. Verify. Cool, and I'm going to say not trust this computer, because if I say trust this computer and someone gets my computer, then basically the two-step authentication is useless because they can just go onto my computer and click Gmail. So I'm going to hit confirm here and reconnect my apps. And basically what this is going to do is all of the Google apps that are associated with my account, such as Mojo, etc., it's going to connect to them. So I have to do this text code one more time. So I'm just going to put in my phone number here. So it wants a backup number right here. In case I lost my phone and I need to get into it, or my phone breaks and I can't use it, you want to put a backup number in. This backup number needs to be something that can get text message, basically. So the next thing we're going to do is set this up for my iOS device. So the text message authentication is great because whenever I'm out, I can just log into gmail.com. It'll ask for the authentication, it sends me the text message, and I can just log in with that code. However, in the school here, I have horrible cell phone service, so that's not going to work for me. So I want to switch this Google Authenticator app. So I'm going to say switch to app right here. And I'm going to tell it I have an iPhone. I'm going to hit continue, and then it wants me to go to this store to download it. So I'm just going to pair up my phone with the computer here so you can see what I'm doing. So I'm going to go ahead into the App Store and search for Google Authenticator. We're downloading it. Opens up here, and now I'm going to tell it to begin setup. Scan barcode. So the first thing it wants me to do is scan that barcode, which I did, and now it's spitting up this randomly generated number for me, which basically resets every 60 seconds. So this number isn't going to work for anyone but me for the next 60 seconds. So I'm going to log into it here, verify and save. Google Authenticator setup successful. Your Google Authenticator app has been successfully configured. Great, but now I have to set this up for my mail on my phone. So we're going to go into settings, and I'm going to pull my phone up just so you can see it here. And we will go into mail, add an account. So we have a video for this if you have any trouble, but I'm going to hit exchange here. This is where it can get a little bit interesting because we are going to have to set up a app-specific password. So for my email, I'm going to put in my normal email, .org. Description, I'm going to call it SCH. And now over here in my window, I'm going to say app-specific password I'm going to set up. So we're going to say manage application-specific passwords. I'm going to put in my password here. One of these days I will spell it right on the first try. And I'm going to name the device I want to have this password. So this is Jeremy's Verizon. Generate password. So it spits out this rather long password here. I'm going to go ahead and enter that on my device. You don't need to remember this password. You can always go back into it if you need to manage it, or you delete it from your account, and it'll spit out a different password for you to put in. You'll be in good shape. And on my phone, bring that up, I'm going to hit next. Server is m.google.com. Username is my email address. .org. Next, we want check marks. Awesome. Save. And now I have the two-step authentication set up on my iOS device. So it's loading all my emails there. So I'm in good shape. And now we're just going to test these two-step authentication on my computer. So I'm going to go ahead and log out of my account right here. In fact, let's just reset Safari. And I'm going to go into Gmail. Click sign in. And it wants the two-step authentication. So I'm going to pull up the app right here. There's my code. It's good for another 30 seconds. So 315273. You can see it's almost going to expire, but I'm going to go ahead and hit verify on it. And it looks like I got it in time. So that's what that login looks like with two-step authentication. If you have any trouble at all with this, give us an email at tech@sch.org, or just come stop by and see us and we'll help you set it up. Everyone have a great day.